Welcome, my name is Steve Spray, and I work with the #1 sales trainer on planet Earth, okay, Grant Cardone. Who knows who Grant Cardone is?
I do now.
You do now? Anybody? So you guys all got your usernames, your passwords, got your material, okay? From this day forward, your life will be different, I promise. So, and it's gonna be going in a much better direction. I've already talked to some people. It sounds like you guys got an unbelievable opportunity here. I knew that before I reached out. I knew you guys had a great opportunity. You guys in agreement with that? You got some good opportunity, okay? Okay. For a salesperson, you know, for like me, who when they were a kid wanted to grow up to be a salesperson? Okay. Anybody ever tell their mom that? Yeah, I didn't tell my mom. When I told my mom I was going to sales, she was like, "What? Why are you doing that?" Okay, because I grew up on the farm too, you know. And so for me, I kind of stumbled into a sales position, and which meant that I never had attention on it. You know, actually, when I went, I was in college, and what I was doing was I was actually working for a construction company, and I was like, dude, I can't do this anymore. Okay, I just got to do something different. I went to a boat dealership, and I walked in, and I was like, man, it just looks cool to work here, man. What, do you guys got jobs? I just went in to ask for a job. Sales manager said, you ever done sales before? I said, no. He's like, you could probably do it. You could start on Monday. I'm like, cool. You know, so I showed it. Anybody stumble into a sales position like that? Anybody, you know, kind of just, you didn't expect it. Yeah, see? You're like, nah, I didn't expect that. But you know what? Now I'm a salesperson. One of the first segments you're going to see inside the program, it has to do with, dude, sales is a prerequisite for life. That is the first thing that you're gonna learn. I know a lot, some of you have already been in there and you were like, hey man, I seen that video, and I was like, dude, that's cool. Because that's right. And a commission is something that you get for anything. That's the reward, okay? You ever sell anybody on like an idea? You know? Hey, let's go see this movie. Okay, they're like, nah, you know, I don't know, if you guys have spouses, anything like that, like me, you know? My chick she wants to go see this, you know, little chick flick thing, and I'm like, love that. That's a good idea. We should definitely do that. But if you wanted to do something different, you know, we should go see that new Fast and Furious movie, you know. So, anybody ever been in a situation like that, or maybe anybody ever had their kids say, dude, I don't want to go to school today? Dude, you selling them is the sale part. Everything is a sale. Them actually doing it and going, that's a commission. Okay. What we talk about here is going to be how to get more money. More money on your paycheck, okay, which is better for the economy, okay? Donald Trump, okay, whether you hate him or whether you like him, is not gonna help you out, okay? Any money that the government has for you is not any money that you want, okay? The money that you want, your customers have.
Amen.
Okay? This guy knows what I'm talking about right here, okay? The money that you want, your customers have, okay? And they need your product, right or wrong, okay? They're always gonna have a home, and they need a good sofa, they need a good mattress. Okay, anybody ever slept on a bad mattress before? Okay, yeah, you won't do that again. Okay, I've been there. Okay, I know. Okay, I want good quality. That's why I love working with this group, because you guys have excellent material. You guys have the best furniture, mattresses, and not only that, you guys have an unbelievable group of people. I mean, any of the licensees that I work with, dude, they're people who want their salespeople and everybody else in their company to do well. And so what your company has done is they've invested in a sales training program that is going to teach you how to do better in your role and your position, how to make more money. Okay? If you make more money, you help more people, right? Okay? And so it's a good thing. Like, I was always taught maybe like money was a bad thing, or like you never talked about it. My mom would never let us talk about money. I don't know what that was about, okay? I grew up, I didn't know anything about money, okay? Anybody's parents ever say, hey, don't be broke? Okay? My parents, they never said that. They never said, hey, don't be broke, okay? A lot of the message that you're gonna get from Grant is that, look, man, there's a ton of money in circulation, and so you need to talk about it. You need to be open about it. You need to learn how to get it from the customers, not in a bad way, in a good way. Because when you actually sell your product and they end up with something nice in their home versus sitting here not thinking about it, and then they go back to the thing that they hate, which is the reason why they were here in the first place. Okay? Did we help them out? No, man, no. And so what we want to do is actually teach you every single thing you need to know about everything that has to do with sales. Now, sales has changed a little bit. Who's been in sales for more than 15 years? Things changed a little bit? Okay? customers today worried about time. Okay, they're worried about time, they're quick. Now all of a sudden social media comes out of nowhere and everything's transparent. Okay, 15 years ago, were they checking prices online? Okay, were they checking your competitors while they were sitting with you in the write-up? Yeah, does that get a little weird sometimes? Okay, you know, so the game's changed. And you need to have the right information. And so you guys got the same schools here, whether, you know, I never took a course on sales. Okay, I even went to college for a couple years, okay, I never finished because I was like, dude, what am I learning here? Okay, because I was in sales at that time, and I never actually took a single course on how to handle an objection. And then all of a sudden, I'm in, you know, these are the people who were telling me this is what you need to do for your life to make money. You need to go to college, you need to get a degree, okay, but I never learned what's the hardest part about your job? What's the hardest part about it?
Dealing with people.
Dealing with people. What else? Objections? What else?
Rejection.
Rejection. What else?
Making a connection at all.
Making a connection at all. Man, dude, you got to make a connection to get a deal. Okay? And these were the things, I don't know about you, I never took anything on, I never took the how to make a connection course. Okay? You know? I never took the follow-up a customer. I was always told to follow up. I was just told, hey, follow up. Okay. Well, dude,
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I didn't really know what it meant. What do you mean? So I just keep calling the guy back? Do I just keep reaching out to him? And so all these things that I didn't have a clue on, I was having trouble with. And so I don't know if you guys are like me. For the first 5 years in sales, I wasn't successful. Up month, down month. Dude, I'd have one good month, and man, I was on top of the world. Next month, 0. Because I didn't know.
Been told that's sales.
Exactly. Always told that is sales. Dude, that's not sales. Okay, that's not knowing what you're doing. And so for me, I finally said, hey, you know what? Actually, somebody one day introduced me to a guy, and we went to a seminar. And my company was actually taking us there. And since I was newer in the company, they said they would pay for it. I actually didn't want to go in the first place. I'm like, well, dude, I need to sell because I'm not doing good over here. I don't need to be doing anything else that doesn't have to do with getting a paycheck right now, you know? So I didn't even want to go, okay? I went there that day. That day forward changed I'm sitting here, Grant Cardone talking at this place changed my entire life that day. And I'm sitting here thinking, dude, everything this guy's saying is what I have never heard in my entire life, but it is what I have been thinking, okay? Because I'm over here, I'm like, dude, this place is nuts, man. Everybody's ups and downs. They're like, nah, man, that's the way it is. I'm like, dude, then I don't like it, dude, because I don't like this, you know? And I wasn't even excited about it. I couldn't get excited about it, you know? How can you get excited about something that you can't even predict, okay? You should be able to predict everything that's going to happen. You should be able to predict how much money you're going to make this month, next month, this year. You should be able to predict and know and be at full cause over everything. So if you're a salesperson and you're having a bad month, what do? Well, if you don't know how to prospect and actually go out and get your own deals, you're probably not going to prospect, okay? Like, I don't do a whole lot of things that I don't know how to do, okay? You don't see me doing a whole lot of cartwheels or I just don't do things that I don't know how to, you know what I mean? I'll probably break a leg. Okay, so Cardone University was created for people just like you, salespeople who want to get to the next level, companies who want their people to get on the same page. So if you guys all have a phone, tablet, computer, anywhere you have internet access, okay, you're able to get this training now and learn what you need to. And so you probably wonder why is it on a video format? Okay, who's read a book in the last 30 days? Okay, 2 people, 3 people. Okay, so somebody's like, yeah, I bought a book. Okay, and I found out I couldn't read, you know, because I went to the same school you did. Okay, so people don't read books today, and you know, there's a ton of content on YouTube, but who knows, man? There's so much stuff out there, you don't know what's going on. Anybody watch a video in the last 30 days? Anybody been on a Facebook feed? Anybody watch like a 2-3 minute video? So I know how you like to learn. Through video. That's how I grow. That's how I started video. Everything is video today. So now you've got video format on a phone, a tablet, computer, anywhere that you have internet access, you now can get information. Okay, so anybody lose a deal over the past week?
Yeah.
What was the reason why?
Lots of objections.
Objections, good. So I've got every single objection you'll ever get as a salesperson inside here. Not just every objection, multiple ways to handle every single objection. You ever get off a deal where you're like, you know,
What the hell happened?
they walk out and you're like, just sitting here thinking like, dang. Or you even stop to think, man, you know what, I could have done something different. I could have said something different because I kind of got all emotional in the deal and they got all emotional and, you know, I don't know if you guys been in a super emotional situation, but it is just not good. Okay, they blow out and we lose a deal. And not just for me, lost a deal for the company, okay? The worst part about losing a deal is that I got to go into my next deal with a loss, okay? That's the hardest part, okay? You go into enough of those without a loss, all of a sudden, you know, here's what happens. Man, I hate this place. You can't win here. Oh, the managers. Dude, that Paul guy, he's nuts, man. I don't know, I can't get a deal from him, you know? Okay? You start blaming everything. And when in reality, man, if you go back to it and you actually look at it, there was probably something from the very beginning that you missed that you could have done better. And so what we want to do is just prepare everybody to have the best opportunity that you possibly can to get as much as you can. So I had some numbers that were thrown out earlier. It sounded like somebody in this company could do close to 6 figures. Is that possible? Okay, the average American makes $52,000 per year. Okay, that wage has not changed since I think 1989. That's the average income per household, okay, for an individual. And so you guys have the opportunity to make even double that. Okay, so whether you think, hey, this is a small town, it's not me, it can't be me, guess what? I'm from a small town, it's definitely you, okay? Because you're the only ones thinking big enough to think about getting, you know what I mean? You're thinking about the big things. You got all this opportunity and availability around here where not everybody around here is thinking about that. And you have it. As a salesperson, you can do it. And so Cardone University is designed to help you get to where you want to go. So if you guys have a phone or a tablet, if you guys pull up on your phone, you go to cardoneuniversity.com. If you want to go to it right now, just on a browser, I'll show you that you can actually just pull up the video content. So if you click into like Safari, or if you have Google Chrome, you can pull it up. Cardoneuniversity.com is the website you want to go to. When you log in, guys, it's going to look like this. So some of you have already logged in. Show of hands who has logged in. You guys all logged in? You guys all good? Yep. So real easy to operate, right? Really simple. It should not be difficult. If you find yourself having trouble, or maybe there's something you're like, hey man, I'm looking for something, but I can't seem to find, like, let me know, and I'll show you how to figure out the entire program. There's a search bar up at the top. If you're looking for, like, if you get off a deal, you're looking for a way to handle an objection, just type it in this little search bar up at the top. It'll pull up every single segment inside the program that has what you need. So there's 1,400 segments inside the program. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, but the videos are like 2, 3, 4 minutes long. Who's got 8 minutes every single morning? Okay. Who's got 8 minutes to double their paycheck every single morning? Okay. See, I'm glad. I said we're all on the same team. Okay, I like that. And I'll tell you that, you know, listen, the material is designed to help you get to that next level. But the only way that it actually does that is if you do the segments every single morning. If you don't do the consistency, if you don't do what you're supposed to, if you don't do the hard thing, okay, the thing that everybody else isn't doing, the study, learning how to get to the next level, then you're just going to be like everybody else. You're still going to be in that same level. And so make the commitment, man. Your company has made the commitment to you to say, hey, you know what, we're going to invest in this. We want to give you that information that you've never had. And so what I want you to go into is going to be the training center right here. When you click inside the training center, what it's going to look like, so for everybody over here, you guys can see, click inside the training center. And so like for me, like I wake up every single day, I do my training on my phone. So I'm in my bed every morning, I'm watching it, I'm learning. I actually got a little notepad right next to my bed there, and I'm taking notes. That's how I operate. That's because I'm looking to get the most out of it. And so I know that you guys want to do the same. So I'm going to give you all the tips behind how to be successful with the program. When you guys pull it up, this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to see that, and if you've already been logged in, you've already seen it. Just going to ask you who you are. That way it can direct you inside the portal of where to go. So manager, salesperson, customer service, or if you're a new hire. Obviously none of you are right now. So you're going to go inside sales. So for the purpose of today's meeting here, I'm going to click you inside sales. Now, when you pull this up, there's going to be a lot of material and options that you'll see right on the front. So you'll see full curriculum. You'll see the Cardone certification. You're going to see pick your problem. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some good stuff today. So that's what I want you guys to go through. That's that ongoing sales development. I'll tell you one of the biggest mistakes. So I do a show every Wednesday on our network. I'm going to give you guys the password of that. We've got probably 10,000 people a week watch it. Just salespeople. It's called the Mastermind. We do it because we want to make sure that people using the program have a place to go to discuss today's topics, how we can relate this. So I got callers calling in. One of the biggest problems that I see with salespeople is that they always call up and they're like, new salespeople. They're calling up and they're like, hey, you know what? I just started this position, and you know, what happens when a customer says this? What do you say then? Okay, the first thing that triggers for me is that it's not that you don't know what to say. You're not understanding why they're objecting in the first place. You don't understand why they're doing it. If you understood why they were doing it, and I give you the right word track to use, because there's not a silver bullet word track that you're going to be able to use and then deals are going to just start dropping in. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that up front. If you understand everything beforehand, then all these like good little word tracks and like ways to, you know, handle people's objections, because most of them are really just complaints, right? Got to think about it, okay? They've been thinking about it for months, okay? They've been building a new home, okay? Construction took a long time. They've been thinking about this deal for 8 months, and they're over here thinking about, well, I got to think about it, okay? Dude, they've been thinking about it, okay? So most of these are just complaints, and we're going to teach you a lot of that up front. You're going to find it inside the Cardone certification. So when you go inside the certification, whether you've been in sales for 10 years, 20 years, okay, no matter how long you've been in here, I want you to start at the beginner certification right here. And I think even some of the veteran guys back here, you guys clicked into it and you're like, hey, dude, I watched the first video and I was like, man, that's awesome. I never actually heard somebody say it like that. And which helped me understand something differently, right? Stay curious in the program. If you see a segment and you're listening to it, stay curious to what Grant's talking about, how that applies to you, how you can take this, okay? Because there's only one reason to study anything, ever. There's only one reason to study. That is so you can apply it in the real world. If you guys are just gonna watch the videos, but you're not really studying it to come out here to use it with the customer, that's not gonna show up on your paycheck. That's not gonna help you out. So I want you guys to really dig into it and like identify, hey, how can I get better with this? So I'm gonna click inside beginner certification. Some of the first things we're gonna teach you, selling basics. Selling basics and understanding the buyer. This is Grant Cardone's basics. This is probably content that you've never seen before in your whole life. And I know some of you are gonna get excited when you see it. You're gonna say, dang, I mean, this is what happened for me. I failed in sales for 5 years, miserably, hated it, okay? I almost gave up on the deal, okay? And then all of a sudden I got some good information. I'm like, I was mad. Dude, why did somebody tell me this? 5 years into the deal, been freaking pulling my hair out. You know, at that point, at that time, I think I was like 25 years old maybe, so I'm sitting here thinking, dude, I'm 25 years old, about ready to freak out on this deal. And nobody even told me this, okay? You're gonna find out a lot of cool stuff in there. Then you're gonna learn about understanding the buyer. Okay, that's gonna, you understand the customer, the objections, why the objections. Now all of a sudden we start getting into the juicy stuff, okay? How to handle the objections, all the exciting stuff that, you know, salespeople wanna know about, you know? Those things are gonna come to you like that. They're gonna come to you a lot better. You're gonna be able to pick up, use this information, retain it, okay? So let me show you how to get in here. When you click in, guys, just click right inside the segment. And when you go inside, what will happen, there'll be different categories. So you'll see that right when it pops up. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go right inside the program here. Grant's gonna tell us, hey, here's what's inside this category. And then you see like little videos you can click into. So when we say do 2 segments of videos every single day, Okay, you're going to knock these out in the first 2.5 days. This first one. Okay, so click into it. Right when you click into it, the video is going to pop up.
Hey, selling is a prerequisite for all the success you're going to create in your life. No
Grant
matter
Cardone's
what
there.
you do.
He's going to be talking about something very specific. It's going to be a fast video. Some of the videos up front
Every person on this
are right around 5 minutes long. Those are the longest videos in the whole program. So you'll notice up front they're probably like 5 minutes, and then as you go on, you'll see like 2, 3, 4 minutes long. Okay, so they're going to be quick. But what I want you guys to do is this. If you notice over on the left-hand side, if you can see this part right here, where I just pulled out this menu right here, I can take notes. And there's a section on the front page that collects all the notes, puts it into like a nice format. So like for if you know that taking notes is, you know, writing it down. Oh wow, I heard Grant Cardone say something. I want to use that in what I say every day. Man, I get that objection every day. I want to use that word track, okay? That's where you're going to take it. Then there's going to be a test afterwards. So it'll just take you to a quick 3-4 question test. And guys, let me tell you that the tests, they're not hard. They are not hard. They're not designed to be hard. They're designed to find out, did you understand the material inside the program? Okay, when you guys went to school, you studied to pass a test. Okay. We're not trying to learn this. We're not trying to be rotes. We're trying to learn this so we can excel as salespeople and do better. And so the test is designed for you to find out, hey, did you understand all the material? So it's to be a 3-4 question test that actually hits on the high points. You should be able to knock it out pretty quickly. It'll be true or false, multiple choice, just like this. Really simple to go through. It should take you probably less than 10 seconds for each question. So, you know, it'd probably take you 25 seconds just to test out. Does anybody have any questions about how to get in, how to do the master certification? Anybody have any questions yet? Pretty straightforward? Yeah, really simple. If you find yourself having trouble inside the program, thinking that, oh, you know what, I can't find stuff, get with me. Give me a call. You guys will have access to me, so that way I can help you out. I got a whole office of people who are specialized in the program, and so you should be specialized in the program after 4 or 5 days. I mean, you should know where everything is at. I mean, I'm talking, boom, you want to know what Grant Cardone would say on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, follow up with a customer, you'll know exactly where it's at. You want to know what Grant Cardone would say in a situation where he's sitting down in a close, he's got a customer who says, hey, you know what, love the mattress, it's a little bit too expensive. What would he say there? Or, you know, the financing payments are too high, or what they didn't think that they were going to be able to do, or any situation of that nature is going to be inside the program, and you'll know exactly where it's at. So it should be fast. It should be fast. It should be quick for you to pull up. So for me, what I'm doing all day, I want you guys to do 2 segments in the morning. Okay? And then I want you to do this. Throughout the day, I want you to start identifying, like, hey, what problems am I running into? Okay, so there's going to be a button right here. It's called Pick Your Problem, right up at the top. Okay, we've probably got 20 people in here, 20, 25. Okay, maybe 25 different problems today. Okay, even for the people whose day off. Okay, they got problems. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be something different every single day. When you have a problem, that is the opportunity for you to learn something, right? If I ask you guys if you're thinking about a fire extinguisher right now, anybody thinking about one? Yeah, I didn't think so, okay? This rug's on fire, okay? Everything's popping up. Dude, everybody's thinking about it, okay? But that is the time to get a solution. That's where I'm going to retain information. So when you got a customer who you're working with over here and you're thinking that you're getting a deal and you're already thinking about, dang, this is going to be good. This is going to be good for my month. It's going to help me get to where I need to be. This is going to be good. This is a sale. And then something happens and then you lose a deal. Dude, the only thing that you're thinking about at that time is what you could have done differently, or maybe something different. That's what Pick Your Problems for. So, you know, you may do 2 segments every morning, but you may end up finding out that, hey, you know what, throughout the day, I ended up doing like 3, 4, 5 different sales segments of content just coming from this program right here, where I've got need help with the meet and greet, need help closing a deal, need help with incoming calls, need help prospecting for new business. Okay? If you don't want to rely on the traffic that comes in the store, and you want to start learning how to prospect, start using proper follow-up tools, how to get extra deals. Anybody interested in extra deals? Okay, dude, I love extra deals. Ones I didn't think about, I'm like, well, I like that. Okay, those are good. Okay, that training is inside here, so that way you know what to do on a call, on a follow-up, an email. Anybody use virtual video? Anybody use a selfie video? I'm gonna show you guys how to use some selfie videos at the end of this. We're gonna get some things stirred up around here. I mean, I know you guys are gonna have some fun with it. I'll tell you what. Also, if you have any primary, maybe you just need some help with motivation or like need help handling an objection. So what I want you to do is this. When you click inside here, there's going to be all these different things. So like I clicked into need help handling objections. Well, where does the objection come from? Okay, I've got objections in the greeting, affordability, objection to a demonstration. You ever have anybody walk in, they don't even want to talk to you? Yeah? Okay, how do you actually drop their guard down? You know? Dude, they need you. They need you. That's why they're here, right? But they, for some reason, got this like guard up, you know, because nobody wants to be like sold or closed. I mean, because there's a lot of bad sales information out there for years, okay? Back in the day when you would be able to hide all the prices, all the payments, you didn't know what it was, and the salesperson had the control. That's how they used to sell back in the day, okay? Now you got to be transparent because it's everywhere. It's all over the internet. Not just the internet, but it's prices, payments, down payments, second options. Oh yeah, here's the other 3 competitors that are available in your area. Okay, I mean, dude, it's crazy right now. You better be good at what you better be good at what you do if you want to get more sales. And so you've got to have the right words to say. And so when you go inside here, need help with payment, money, greetings. Okay, so when I go inside objections in the greeting right here. What are some objections you guys get in the greeting? I mean, I'm talking about a customer just walking in. Just look. You guys get that? People look at Texarkana. They just out here look. That's crazy. Okay. So there's 12 different ways to handle a customer who says that they're just looking. Okay. Now let me give you an example because I'm standing on the showroom floor, and I'm over here. I got a customer who walks up, and I'm saying, "Oh, hey, welcome to Ashley Furniture. How you doing today? Okay. What can I get you information on?" I'm just looking, okay? I get stiff-armed, right? What happens is I need to figure out, dude, what do I need to do in that situation? So not everybody's training on this at the same time, but this is the time where I pull out my phone and I say, man, I need to get an answer on that. So what I want you to do is this. I want you to go in and I want you just to find one that actually works for you. There's 12 different ones. Like, here's just a simple information one.
Okay, just looking. Then let me know what you're looking for, and I'll put some information together for you.
Oh, you know what? I don't like that one. Yeah, no problem. There's 12 of them. Okay? You find one you don't like, on to the next one, you know? You're like, or you're like, you know what? I wouldn't say that. That's just not me. That's okay. Okay? There's 150 different ways to handle objections just in a close. There's 89 just in handling objections before you even get to numbers with a customer. Okay? They're not all for you. It's not even important for you to learn them all. The important thing is for you to get down the things that you can use, that you can actually use every day. Most salespeople, if I were to stop this meeting right now and I say, hey, everybody get out a pen and paper and write down your favorite closes. How many you think you guys come up with? Seriously. Okay, you probably never thought about it. And let me tell you that you have to mark these off. Hey, where do we need to be to earn your business? And you got to mark off the one, hey, let me go check with management to see what we can do for you, because those aren't closes. Those are you giving away money, okay? You don't want that. Nobody wants to do that. I don't want to do that, right? You don't have to do that, okay? We're not ripping anybody off here. We got an unbelievable product that's worth every single dollar we charge for it. Okay, so what I want you guys to know is that, look, there's a lot of great things that you can learn in the program. Number one, master sales certification is what you're going to go through. This is an education that is worth more than Harvard, Yale, any of those colleges out there. Okay? None of those colleges will teach you how to make money. Okay? They might be good for connections, but that's it. Okay? You guys are already good. You guys are already connected over here. Now you need to know how to sell more of your product. Okay? So what I want you to know is that 2 segments every single day, that's what your company wants you to do. What I'm going to suggest is that, look, maybe grab 2 or 3 extra ones throughout the day just so that you can touch on different challenges or different problems that you have. Now, you also see inside here full curriculum. That's going to be every segment inside the program. So if you do the segments inside full curriculum, you'll notice that they're also in the Cardone certification. But if you do them in the full certification, or I'm sorry, the full curriculum, they don't count in the certification. So if you're trying to go to get your nice printout, you get an awesome certification after each one. If you're going for that, and that's the thing that you're trying to get done, then just make sure you do it in the Cardone certification. And then if I have attention on something specific, okay, that's where I want to go to full curriculum. Like, you know, I don't know, like if you guys are at home, like for me, I'm interested in getting deals, okay? I don't watch the Kardashians, okay? I definitely don't watch CNN, okay? I get enough puke all over me all day long to have to go home and let CNN, for me to openly say, hey, you know what, get me, you know? I don't need that garbage, man. I'm interested in like deals because I've got a family and I've got people that I need to take care of and I want to be successful. And who feels better after they do a deal? Dude, that's when I feel good, okay? See, she knows what I'm talking about. She's like, oh yeah, she's like, you know, and you help people. Okay, how often do you guys look at success stories and find out, I mean, how often do you guys have people come here like, dang, man, that was awesome? You know, dude, that's what you want more of, okay? When I have a client who reaches out to me and they tell me, dude, I had somebody who I was like, man, I didn't think they were ever gonna turn around, and all of a sudden they start doing the training and man, this has been the best thing they've ever had. Dude, when I get something like that, that gets me excited, okay? Because I changed somebody's life. I know one day I was sitting in a company that I hated and I didn't want to be there. And somebody changed the way I thought, and I'm looking for the people. Those are the people that I'm looking for. I know that that's what my product does. For you, find out how you're helping people. So that way, you've got more of a purpose than just a commission paycheck, okay? That's when you start getting real good at sales, because then there's a purpose to get behind the training. So rise above the noise at night. Like you don't, on the weekends, you know, if you want to do some training, additional training, there's no limit to how much you can do, you know. You know, when we first set this up, Paul didn't tell me, he didn't say, hey, you know what, I don't want him getting too good. Yeah, you know. So feel free to like really dive in, you know. So look, let me give you some examples of segments that are in here. Selling basics is everything about what you need to know as a salesperson. Understanding the buyer is everything you need to know about them. There's a lot of things you need to know about them, right? Then you're going to dive into the sales process where you're going to start hitting on all the right fact-finding questions, what you need to say properly in the greeting, how to drop their guard whenever they're coming up. They're like, I'm just looking, not buy anything today. They get all weird on you and you're like, dang, dude, I'm just trying to do my job over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to help you through all that, how to present better. It's going to teach you how to close more deals, how to handle objections, because in most cases, guys, you're helping them make the right decision. You know, you guys don't have a bad product here. You guys have an awesome product. That's why they're here, okay? It's your job to make sure that you get them closed, so that way we can get one of these nice sofas, one of these nice end tables, or whatever they're here to look for into their home, okay? Then there's gonna be 100 ways to stay motivated, follow-up, how to handle incoming calls. So for those of you who are on the phones and talking to people, setting appointments, doing those, look, there's a lot of great content in here that you're gonna see as well, okay? Does anybody have any questions, anything that you wanna ask? Anything, you guys don't have anything?
Tell me if this is your experience, Steve. It appears to me from just a few days, if I do these first thing in the morning, it not only gives me something to work on for the day, but it also motivates me.
Totally.
And it really is an up first thing in the morning.
Exactly. It takes less than one day to get rusty, even for the top sales guys. I mean, you know, dude, I don't wake up every morning. Dude, I don't skip in my apartment, you know. I'm not like just like some jolly guy who like loves sales and wants to hug people and things like that. Dude, that's not me, okay? Okay? I gotta have some good content to get my head back in the game, right? You guys in agreement with that? Okay? And so there's all these different things that could happen. And so what I would suggest is that, look, do it in the morning. You can do it in the afternoon, but, you know, like LeBron James doesn't go during halftime to stretch. Okay, he gets his, you know, he stretches and gets ready before the game. You know, he practices and does the shots before the game. I want to be practiced. It's my ethical duty to be warmed up and practiced so that way I can handle my customers the right way. Okay, it's not just about me getting the paycheck. I mean, you know, dude, it's kind of about that. But what it's really about, it's about this. It's about, dude, I need to do well because I need to keep stacking those wins up. Okay? When we're winning, things are good, right? You guys have a good month around here. This place is buzzing. Everybody's doing good. There's high fives going on. When things aren't good, there's no high fives. Gossip going on. There's freaking, there's like, oh yeah, break room, people freaking out. Okay? I know. I mean, dude, it happens in my company. You know what I'm saying? So, but we keep everybody on the same page. And we got a culture of like every morning we come in, we have a sales meeting just like this. Everybody's getting all amped up, having fun, clapping, doing things like, I mean, dude, it just gets you excited, okay? Gives you a better attitude. That's what the program's gonna help you out. So there's a lot of great content in here. Do you guys have any other questions, any things that you guys want to ask? Feel free to ask it. Maybe something you might be looking for. Ways, oh yeah, there's another thing in here. Anybody use social media? Anybody familiar with social media coming around over the past couple years? Okay, it's there. It's a fad. It was a fad for a while. Okay, I think it's here. Okay, I think it's here to stick. So the good news is that you guys have a ton of opportunity on social media. Most people have never had any type of training on social media, but they're like, man, dude, I want to get some deals there. Most people think that, dude, if I just post if I just pull this out, man, I snap a little, I hit a picture of this couch, somebody's gonna cruise by and ask for me to buy it. And then that doesn't happen, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, dude, social media doesn't work. At least it doesn't work for me. And then they abandon it, okay? It's because there was something they didn't know about it. There's a whole program in here that we actually added. So when you click inside your training program, Training Center, you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom. So I'm on the menu right now that actually has the full curriculum, the certification, the pick your problem, there's the follow-up tools. If I go all the way down to the bottom right here and I go to Social Selling Foundations, there's a whole certification that's brand new. Okay, we just put this in here like 2 weeks ago on how to get deals via social media. Okay, how to connect with people. It's about communication. It's about actually reaching out to people. Even if you do posts and you got people communicating on it or people liking it, okay? How do you actually interact with those people? It still takes a salesperson to reach out, whether you're on social media, whether you're on a phone call, whether you're on a customer service call, or whether they're sitting right here on the showroom floor. It's all sales, okay? And it's not going anywhere. So this is why we're gonna get you guys top of the line of everything you need to know about how to be successful. There's also some cool stuff in here, guys, too, because Grant teaches a lot about, he teaches a lot about finance and like how to create wealth. And I'm talking about from creating wealth from any position of your life, no matter whether you have this much money or whether you actually have some money, no matter what. It's in here. So there's a lot of cool stuff inside the program. And do you guys have any questions, anything that you want to ask? Okay, let's have some fun. What have you guys, I asked you guys about the selfie videos. Have you guys used those at all? Who uses a selfie video to follow up a customer? You guys got these $1 million tools sitting inside your pocket. Anybody done that?
My customers that are deaf, that's how I contact
Okay.
FaceTime and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
So you guys never cold FaceTime anybody?
You made a video for Facebook, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, I did. I made a video for Facebook.
Yeah.
and I put
One
it on there.
of the most successful things, and the training's inside of our follow-up. So Grant, okay, he's got video all over the place. He's got it on YouTube. Okay, we send selfie videos. Okay, I'll just take a video of myself. Okay, and I'll send it out. I sent you guys a video when we got off the call, right? Yeah, send it to everybody. Okay, it's unique to everybody. It's like 10 seconds. Man, it's different. It's exciting. You ever get something pop up? Okay, so for those of you who are like, man, you know what? There's competition out there. The internet, this, the blah blah that. You got to step your game up. Okay, and so what I want you to know is that, look, it's very simple. Probably one of the most successful things, and I just want to give this to you guys because it's been really good for us, is just shooting a little video and sending it out to a client. And so whenever I leave, they hit the website, they call the phones, they're in here on the showroom floor, I don't close them. The second they leave, I send them a video just thanking them. Okay, they're on a follow-up, 3 days, 4 days. You ever have anybody you're following up with, you can't get a hold of them? And you're freaking out, you're like, dude, I knew they were going to buy the deal, but now they went all dark on me. Now they won't even pick up the phone. Why are they doing that? Man, I'm going to shoot a little video for them, just really simple. So I'm going to do it right now, okay, just to show you guys how easy it is. Okay, I'm going to send it out to a guy, Charlie. Charlie, hey, what's happening, man? It's Steve over here at Grant Cardone's office. Listen, I'm with these beautiful people at Ashley Furniture in Texarkana. Guys, give it up for Charlie. Okay, can I get a clap? See, look, all these people over here, man, they're ready for you. So, Charlie, great to see you, man. I just wanted to show you these good people in Texas. I'll talk to you soon. That easy. Okay, I'm gonna text this to Charlie right now. Okay, now this guy owns a huge business. Okay, so there's no deal too small. I just text that out to the guy. Okay, these guys freaking love us. Okay, we haven't done a deal with them yet. So I send them videos all the time. Okay, they freak out. Okay, we had I had 2 different meetings happening at one time, and I had to have my sales director go up and actually work with them in their board. They've got a big room. So I'm telling you, there's no deal too big, too small. Okay, he went in there, and the first thing that they told him is they said, dude, your guy in the office, we've been showing the videos to everybody. They all had my video on their phone because he sent it to them. Okay, you start making that type of impact for people, man, things are different. Okay, those are the connections we're talking about. Okay, you guys want to make better connections with your clients. Okay, what happens when you make one connection? Okay, this type of math was never taught. When I went to school, you guys learned addition. Okay, everybody's like, oh yeah, count to 1, 2, 3. Dude, they never taught you the right multiplication. Okay, when you get into sales, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you skip 20. Okay, I'm thinking multiplication with every customer. I'm thinking, okay, well, here's this sale, but what's going to be the next sale that I can help them out with? Okay, your best clients, are they the ones who have one end table, or they have the whole room? Okay, who loves you the most? The ones who have one lamp, or the ones who've got the entire set? Okay, your managers love you more when you sell a lamp. No, I'm just kidding. So, guys, you guys have a great product, and what I want to tell you is that, listen, make the commitment today that you're going to get better with the training's there. Okay, the company's there. You're in the right vehicle. It's available. Now it's up to you to say, hey, you know what? I'm good enough. I actually value myself enough to say, you know what? 10 minutes every day. Okay, I'm going to get in that little motivational sales training gym every single day, and I'm going to be so good at what I do. Okay, and you guys are going to have a lot more fun. Okay, I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much, and that's all I have for you.